No, they did not have Wi-Fi in 1300 AD. But what one African kingdom built in the middle of the Sahara Desert operated on the exact same principle as the internet: open knowledge, shared freely across borders, reaching millions of people simultaneously. And the world has almost completely forgotten it existed. This is the story of Timbuktu, and it will change how you see Africa forever. Picture this. The year is 1324. Europe is being destroyed by the Black Death. While plague kills more people in Europe, Asia, and North Africa than any catastrophe before it, in West Africa, the Empire of Mali becomes the richest civilization on Earth. At the center of that empire sits a city unlike anything the medieval world had ever seen. On the southern edge of the Sahara Desert, north of the river Niger, a city of towers and dusty roads appears out of the sand, Timbuktu. For centuries it was blessed by rumors of being a hidden paradise, passing from the hands of famed sultans to becoming a major cultural hub. But it was not just gold that made Timbuktu extraordinary. It was knowledge. In the 1200s AD, the University of Sankore was established, a beacon of knowledge housing an extraordinary collection of manuscripts. But Sankore was not one building. It was a network of 3 mosques, Sankore, Jingreber, and Sidi Yahya, where scholars gathered in sacred spaces sharing knowledge that would shape history. Students studied subjects like law, medicine, and astronomy. The university's reputation drew learners from far and wide. By the 15th and 16th centuries, the city housed Sankore University and numerous other schools with an estimated 25,000 students, comprising a quarter of the entire population. Think about that. 1 in every 4 people in the city was a student. Today, Oxford University has 24,000 students. Timbuktu matched that 600 years ago in the middle of the Sahara. Now here is where it gets extraordinary. The internet works on one core principle. Knowledge created in one place reaches millions of people everywhere simultaneously, regardless of borders or distance. Timbuktu did exactly that, 800 years before fiber optic cables existed. Despite the many dangers posed by fire, floods, insects, and conflict, some 1 million manuscripts survived from the northern fringes of Guinea and Ghana to the shores of the Mediterranean. National Geographic estimates that 700,000 manuscripts survived in Timbuktu alone. These manuscripts covered mathematics, astronomy, medicine, philosophy, and law. They were copied, traded, and carried by scholars and merchants across North Africa, the Middle East, and beyond. These manuscripts, predominantly written in Ajami, a writing system using Arabic script to transcribe African languages, served as a testament to the rich intellectual traditions of the region. One scholar's idea written in Timbuktu could reach Cairo, Baghdad, and Cordoba within months, carried by the same trade routes that moved gold and salt. That is a knowledge network. That is the internet on camelback. And the man behind much of this was the richest human being who has ever lived. Around 1324, Mansa Musa, ruler of the Mali Empire, made the journey to Mecca, not a typical religious retreat. His pilgrimage was the medieval equivalent of a tech billionaire's mission. He managed to crash the gold market in Cairo for a decade. But money was not his greatest legacy. Mansa Musa did not just return with stories. He brought back scholars and books from across the Islamic world, conducting the greatest academic recruitment drive in African history. He commissioned mosques and established learning institutions that transformed Timbuktu from a trading post into an intellectual powerhouse. He did not just build wealth. He built a knowledge network that connected an entire civilization. If Mansa Musa were alive today, he would not be buying a football club. He would be building the next Google. Here is what they never taught you in school. While Europe was burning its books and burning its scientists, Africa was building universities, writing millions of manuscripts, and distributing knowledge across an entire continent. The rediscovery of up to 700,000 of these manuscripts has illuminated the enduring legacy of African scholarship. Manuscripts related to mathematics and astronomy that underscore Africa's role as a contributor to the global repository of knowledge well before European colonization. Timbuktu was not a myth. It was not a remote desert town at the edge of the world. It was the internet, built from sand, gold, and the unbreakable African belief that knowledge belongs to everyone. This is Africa Untold, and we are just getting started. Subscribe because next week we go even deeper. We uncover the African queen who defeated one of Europe's most powerful armies, and whose name was erased from every history book. Africa Untold Heritage, the story continues.